I strayed away from God many times, but I guess the beauty behind that is that you find your way back the way you want to. It's not fake. You're not praying for anybody else. You're not just putting on a mask to please society, but you're learning on your own what God truly is and what He means to you. And there's one quote I read online: if you see God as an angry person, you'll always see Him as an angry figure. If you see God as a loving and composing figure, then that's how you will see God.
I think that in our lifetime we form a lot of relationships and friendships, and sometimes we lose those friendships and relationships, and it's always important to, I think, reconnect with people in our lives and people in our past.
It's very important to be able to reach out to those who are in need of help, especially considering the fact that people are requesting, whether it be du'as, food, water, shelter, whatever it is, they might not be receiving it because there's nobody that knows about it. So we have to do what we can to make sure that every single person gets to live with the same opportunities, with the same amount of love and care and respect.
No matter how far you think you've gone down and hit rock bottom, the only way from there is up. As a Muslim, we're told that no matter how bad your sins are or how bad you think you are, you're going to be forgiven. Allah is the most merciful. He's the most forgiving. And He's always going to be there to help you out. And that's how it was for me when I was struggling with depression and addiction. I really felt like there was no way out and there was nothing that I could do to get better. And all of a sudden, one day I just had this sort of like resurgence that that I can be better now.
In order to reach something good or to know what recovery is or to gain perspective on what recovery is, you need to go through pain. You need to experience certain emotions that enable you to understand how to heal. Because if you don't necessarily have the wound, there wouldn't be anything to heal.
And striving for recovery means doing what you can to overcome the trials that we face and having faith in Allah that He'll do best for us.
How do we recover? We turn to Allah and we look for guidance, and we try to see what went wrong and how can we fix ourselves, and just kind of look deeper into ourselves.
When I first heard the theme, I thought of all the people that I've lost contact with over the past few years, whether that be friends or family or anybody that I've really known. And I thought of different ways that I wanted to kind of keep in contact and ask for forgiveness in a way, because you shouldn't let old trauma or pain affect the way that you're living your life right now.
I'm going through, even though it's a broken road, in quote, there is a destination ahead. There's broken roads, and I can push through and I can get there, and things can be okay.
I was so far from you, yet to me you were always so close. I wandered lost in the dark. I closed my eyes to all the signs you put in my way. I walked every day further and further away from you. Ooh, Allah, you brought me home. I thank you with every breath I take.